These two will be your new sisters from now on.
What's up? I'm Shion. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Kanon.
These two who just introduced themselves to me are the twin sisters of my father's new wife. My name is Daiki. It seems as I have a new family starting today. They were in the same grade as me, but since my birthday was earlier, I guess that makes me their older stepbrother. They were twins, so they had similar faces, but their hairstyles were much different, so I don't think I'll have a problem telling them apart. The older of the two, Shion, was cheerful and energetic, and the younger one, Kanon, was much more reserved. That was my first impression, at least.
Nice to meet you, Daiki. Pleasure to meet you.
They both seemed very nice, so I thought I could get along just fine, but my eyes are killing me from playing games for so long. After playing my games as usual, I held my tired eyes as I opened up the bathroom door. Huh? I didn't expect anyone to be in there, but when I opened the door, what I saw was plenty enough to heal my worn-out eyes. Oh crap. I'm finished.
I seriously can't believe you. You're a disgusting human being. But maybe it was just an accident. Yeah, under any other circumstances, I might have bought that. But look at the sign that we had hanging from the door handle. Are you seriously trying to say that you didn't notice this gigantic sign before you opened the door?
Bathing.
Well, what now, perv?
I really didn't see it.
It's unbelievable that you won't just admit to what you did. I'm very disappointed in you. Come on, you two. Don't be so harsh on him. He saw us getting undressed, so I think we have a right to be upset. Yep, what she said. Let's get away from this perv cannon. That's a good idea. Hey, come back, both of you!
The twins ignored their mother and walked out of the room.
I'm sorry about them, Daiki.
No, ma'am. This is my fault.
Was it really an accident, son?
Yeah.
Then all you can do is sincerely apologize and hope that they forgive you.
Dad was right. I was in the wrong here. All I could do was apologize and beg for forgiveness. However, Shion, about earlier.
Sorry, Mr. Perv. I'm kinda busy, so I can't talk. Actually, you can just stop talking to me, period.
Shion told me off with a smile on her face and... Kanon, can we talk?
I'm shocked that you have the nerves to speak to me. I don't want to talk to you, so please stop trying to talk to me.
Kanon glared at me with a despised look on her face. I was ready to give up.
So, no luck?
No.
Well, you three used to be close. I was hoping you guys would get along.
Huh? What do you mean, we used to be? Have I met them before?
You don't remember? Oh, well, you three have changed quite a bit, like your hairstyles. Maybe they don't realize it's you either, and things are getting complicated.
Huh?
I have a good idea, Daiki.
Huh?
Leave it up to your mother. I'll help you guys make up in no time.
My new mother seemed quite confident about her plan, but I couldn't imagine what was about to come. The next day...
What do you want, Mom? Why are we here, Mother? Come, take a seat.
I could hear my mother's cheerful voice along with my confused stepsisters' voices through the open door.
Okay, come on in, Daiki. Wait, Mother? Calm down and take a good look. Come on, don't be shy.
Is this really gonna work? Hi guys.
Huh? Are you serious? Wait, is our brother?
Oh, their reactions. Maybe my mother was right.
You guys are all grown up now, and your faces have changed a bit and your hairstyles have changed. So you two didn't notice, did you? That's right. Daiki is Dai-chan, who you guys used to play with all the time.
Yeah, it seems like we all used to play together all the time when we were kids. I was too small to remember their faces, but I did have memories of playing with twin girls. I didn't remember their names either. I never expected these two to be the same girls.
Is it really you, Dai-chan? If this is a lie, I'll never forgive you.
Yeah, it's me. Sorry for not remembering you two, but long time no see, I guess.
Oh, it really is you, Dai-chan. How have you been? Shiori, hey, why are you pressing up to him? Huh? Well, we did promise each other eternal love back then, and here we are. It's gotta be destiny, right? Stop making up stories. That never happened. It was me who promised eternal love with our brother. Hey! You're a liar, Kanon. Dai-chan promised me. No, it was me. Me!
Whoa, what's going on? Why are they fighting over me all of a sudden? I never made that sort of promise with either of them.
Looks like we're all good here.
I heard my mother's harmless voice amidst this chaos, but I was in no situation to respond properly to her. The twins continued to argue over me for half an hour. Uh-huh. This marshmallow-like softness.
Excuse me.
What are you?
Shh! Quiet down, or else Kanon will wake up and notice.
Shion, what are you doing here?
I thought I'd sleep with you, Dai-chan.
What are you thinking? No, you can't.
Why not?
What do you mean? I mean, both of you. How could you flip so fast? I thought you guys were mad at me.
Yeah, but you're special, that's why. Plus, the only reason I was mad was because I was saving myself for you, Dai-chan. I didn't want any other guy to see my body, especially before you. That's why I was angry.
I kind of get what she meant, I guess. I was in the wrong, but Shion also had an interesting thought process as well. Then Kanon, is it the same for her too?
Yeah, probably. She's a pure girl, especially when it comes to boys, so she was probably upset that someone besides Dai-chan saw her.
But I was Dai-chan, so she forgave me?
Yeah, but isn't it kind of rude to be talking about another girl when you're with me? Don't force me to do anything extreme.
Extreme? Well, this is already pretty extreme.
Oh, you got me there.
Yeah.
Well, Kanon's after you too, but she's not proactive like me. So I thought I'd take advantage of this situation and make you all mine while I had the chance.
Oh, did you just lay out your whole plan to me?
It doesn't matter. You'll be mine in no time anyways.
You seem quite confident.
Well, I was really popular at my last school. Guys used to ask me out every day, and I received a bunch of love letters. You'd be proud of yourself if you could date a girl like me too, right?
Well, she was right. I was about to tell her that when the door swung open.
I knew it! What do you think you're doing, Shion? Kanon, what are you doing here? I had a bad feeling, so I went to your room, and you weren't there. Why are you in our brother's bed?
Hey, this is,
And you too, Daiki. Why are you grinning?
What? Why am I getting in trouble? I'm the victim here. Plus, I'm not grinning, am I?
You were. But first, get away from him, Shion. No way. You like this, right, Dai-chan?
Please, leave me out of this. If I agreed, Kanon would just get mad at me. I mean, it's not like I want this situation to go to waste, but still.
Ugh, get off of him! No way.
It seems that Kanon is more of the jealous type than I thought. The twins started going at it again.
Fine, if that's how it is.
Huh? Kanon?
If you're sleeping with him, then I'm sleeping with him too.
What the hell?
What? Are you saying that's okay for Shion to be here but not me?
No, I never said it was okay for Shion to be here.
But you were sleeping in bed together, weren't you?
Yes. Yikes. Kanon is pretty damn scary when she gets mad. Plus, this situation, being sandwiched between two gorgeous girls is just...
I'm impressed, Kanon. I didn't think you had it in you to crawl into bed with us. You're always using dirty tricks, Shion. But I guess I have you to thank for being able to sleep with Daiki, so I'll forgive you this time. What is it, Daiki?
No, nothing.
Are you sure?
I faked a laugh to hide the situation, and Kanon seemed a little suspicious, but she closed her eyes and pressed her body up against mine. My heart was pounding, but on my other side, there was another girl who was making my heart pound even more. I turned and locked eyes with Shion, who was grinning like she knew exactly what she was doing, and she slowly closed her eyes and pressed up against me as well. Wait, what? Am I supposed to sleep like this? It's impossible! I was so nervous. I just froze in place for 30 minutes after that.
Daiki.
Huh? I thought you were asleep, Kanon.
Now that I think about it, this is unfair.
Huh?
I want you to do the same for me as you did to my sister.
The same?
I want you to pat me on my head.
What?
Shh, don't wake up my sister.
Oh, sorry. But I never patted Shion's head.
But she was patting your head, so you should pat mine.
That makes no sense. I wasn't convinced by that response, but she was staring into my eyes. And before I knew it, my hand was moving towards her head.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. The way she goes from being harsh to sweet, it's so cute. Her cuteness melted my heart, and I ended up patting her on the head for a long time. Uh-huh. The next morning, I was woken up by the sun that shined through my window. My body, it won't move.
I love you, Dai-chan. Daiki, I love you.
What's going on? Why? Oh, right. I slept with these two last night. I was confused for a second when I woke up, but I quickly remembered the night before and calmed myself down. But now, I didn't know where to look. They were both really cute, so their sleeping faces were super cute too. Plus, their clothes were stretched and rolled up and I could see more skin than usual.
Dai-chan.
Oh, she's just talking in her sleep. Scared me for a second. But I didn't know which way to turn my head, and I was about to lose my cool, so I couldn't lay there any longer. I was glad that Shion wasn't awake, because things would get awkward for me. I let out a sigh of relief. I somehow managed to untangle myself from their grips without waking them.
Dai-chan.
Shion! Morning. Are you here to wash your face?
Morning. Yeah, after you.
Oh, I'm done. Go ahead. Let me get out of your way.
Oh, can you hold on a sec?
Huh?
Please, I'll be done quick.
She asked me so cutely, I just couldn't say no. So I waited there for Shion to wash her face. I felt a weird sense of guilt watching a girl wash her face, but Shion didn't seem to mind.
Thanks for waiting.
Yeah. Hey, why are you so close?
There's something I wanted to ask you, Dai-chan.
What is that? I'm kinda scared. So?
You were getting all intimate with Kanon last night, weren't you? Do you like her more than me or something?
Huh? You were awake?
Maybe I was. So answer the question. Tell me, big brother. You jumped a bit there. Do you like being called big brother that much?
Well, I think it's more the way you said it.
If you choose me, I'll say it all you want, big brother.
Oh, well...
Hold on right there! Kanon, why do you always come at the worst times? I can't believe how sneaky you are, Shion. You're always trying to steal a march on me. Hey, it's all fair game. I mean, you were getting petted on your head all night, so it's my turn today. What? How did you tell her, Daiki?
No, it seems like Shion was awake that entire time.
So you were pretending to be asleep? You're so sneaky. That's a mean way of interpreting it. I was just leaving you two alone. Can I get a thank you? You were just planning on using that situation against Daiki to make him comply to your demands, weren't you? I know how you think, Shion. That's not true.
Actually, she is kind of right. But I should probably keep that to myself. They continued to argue like I didn't exist. I was under the impression that these twins got along, but maybe not always. And finally...
Okay then, you decide, Daiki. Yeah, good idea. So which is it gonna be, big brother? Me or Kanon?
Why are those my only two options? For some reason, I was cornered into a situation where I had to choose between one of them. Both of them are sneaky if you ask me. And Shion was just calling me big brother in normal context already.
Just choose! Yeah, choose!
I can't! I just reunited with you guys 2 days ago. I can't choose. Oh crap, look at the time. We have to go to school. Time to get ready.
Hey, Daiki! Oh, he ran. Maybe we pushed him too far this time. It's your fault, Shion. Stop trying to blame it all on me.
I could hear them continuing to argue as I ran out of the bathroom. Shion and Kanon. These two were so cute that they quickly became the most popular girls in school. But it seems like it's me that they both still want. So, I was going to spend a very long time getting approached by them both. But that's a story for another day. For now, I'm just glad that they forgave me for walking in on them.
Please, don't remind me that it just got replaced by a different problem. By the way, just in case you were wondering why their love is so loyal to me, is because apparently when we were kids, I used to fight off bullies and stray animals for them. They felt like I was their knight in shining armor, and have reserved their love for me ever since.
It's our secret, okay?
She showed me an expression of a naughty little girl that she would never show others in school. Her expression looked so attractive to me. Why did it happen? I remember something that happened a month ago. What should I do? I went up to the rooftop as usual at lunch break. The teacher asked me to do an errand, so I was late, and there was already someone at the place where I usually eat my lunch. And that person was... It might be because of it being warm outside, but she was sleeping like a baby. She's Suzumiya-san, a girl who sits next to me. Why is she sleeping here? Shizuku Suzumiya. She's only 16, but she's super pretty, and is rumored to make everyone fall in love with her. I heard that she can get any boy to fall in love with her, but never shows her smile to boys. Of course, I've never seen her smile either, and have barely even spoken to her before. Her skin is so light that she's called Snow White. It's true, her skin is really light. I tried not to look at her much, but now that she's sleeping, I looked at her renowned beautiful skin. I'm not interested in girls much, but her unprotected legs could be really attractive to other boys.
And then he was...
Haha, for real? That's too silly. Oh no, someone's here! Being captured by Suzumiya-san, I heard voices and I looked around. An introvert like me with sleeping Suzumiya-san might cause some misunderstanding. I might not be able to come to school if something like that happens. I just have to leave here. But then I remembered how Suzumiya-san looked like and stopped. I heard a girl's voice, so it might be okay. But her unprotected white beautiful legs. I wondered if it was okay to leave her like this, looking at her legs that could arouse boys. Good. And after thinking for a few seconds, I came to a conclusion and put it into action. Putting my jacket on her would let her know that I was there, but it was better than her getting embarrassed. After that, I left in a hurry. Students whose voice I'd heard were new and they just came here to eat lunch. They couldn't see where we were, so I was able to leave without being seen. After school,
Shoya Murata-kun?
she spoke to me with an expression on her face that showed no emotion. Fortunately, her quiet voice wasn't heard by other students because the classroom was fairly noisy, it being after school. But her expression, what is it? Is she mad? And why did she call me by my full name?
Can you hear me, Shoya Murata-kun?
Oh, sorry. What is it?
What is it? You know it, right?
Oh no, she's expressionless, but I think she's mad at me. Are you talking about what happened during the lunch break?
Yes. Can you stay until the others leave?
She's gonna preach me. She's asking me to stay until others leave. She wants to be alone with me. She wants to be alone with me. She doesn't want others to hear what she's gonna say. She doesn't want others to hear what she's gonna say. She's gonna tell me something that she couldn't let others hear. So it means that she's gonna preach me. I thought of all of these in just one moment, and I regret what I'd done at lunch break. I should not have put my jacket on her. That's right. She's Shizuku Suzumiya, who's famous for being noble. Why is she looking at me with no expression on her face? That's scary. I couldn't tell what she was thinking about, so I couldn't help but scream like that in my mind. If I could only go back to lunch break. I seriously wish that.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, I'll stay.
Why are you talking like that? Your posture and the way you talk are both weird.
It's because you're freaking me out. Of course, I couldn't tell her that. I'm okay, it's nothing.
Really? Oh well. Everybody went home already while we were talking.
What? Oh, when did they?
They went home while you were freezing. They all looked suspiciously at us.
Suspiciously. Of course they did. A loner who didn't get along in the class was talking to Suzumiya-san, who was the most famous in our class. No, in the whole school. Lots of boys must have envied me. It was that rare to talk to her. Damn. They didn't know that she would start preaching at me.
Let's go.
Are we going somewhere? Then why did we have to wait until they went home?
I did it for you. Everyone would look at us if you were walking with me, you know?
Oh, I got it. They would look at us if I was walking with a famous girl like her. So she waited until they went home so that no one would look at us. But where was she taking me? I followed her, wondering these things. And we arrived at the rooftop?
Why are you surprised?
What? Because...
The only things we have in common are our classroom and here, right? To be precise, we have gym and stuff as well, though...
Yeah, but why are we here?
I hid it here.
What? Hid? What did you... I was gonna ask her when she looked at me, rolling her eyes.
I kind of knew this, but you can be clueless.
Oh, my jacket! So you...
I'm astounded. You totally forgot about it. Did you give this to me as a present? I'm sorry. I don't know what to do when a boy gives me something that he'd been wearing.
No! Why are you saying that? It wasn't like that.
Okay, I'm relieved. I don't like it when they give me presents.
Was it only me, or did she look a bit sad when she said so? I remember how lots of boys gave her presents to get her attention when we first entered high school. She must have hated that. I don't know much about her, but it might be the reason why she doesn't interact with others. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Because today is the only day we actually talk. Don't worry, I don't have enough money to give presents to others. Thanks for the jacket. I'll go.
Are you going home?
What?
Well, you put your jacket for me, didn't you? So I thought you were gonna use that as an excuse to get to know me.
I see. She was expressionless, so I couldn't tell, but she was skeptical of me. But then why did she ask me to come to the rooftop where she can't run away easily? I won't do that.
Why not? Everyone else tries to take every opportunity to come near me.
Well, I don't think it's right to use presents and stuff to get to know someone. If you really want to be friends, you should play fair. Though this kind of thinking makes it hard for me to get to know others, and it's the reason why I'm always alone. Suzumiya-san must have thought that it was the reason why I'm a loner. I'm all talk and hopeless. Anyway, so you shouldn't worry about me. I'll go. See ya. Suzumiya-san?
I have something to tell you.
Something to tell me? What's going on? Somehow she seems different from her usual self. What's wrong?
I haven't thanked you yet.
Thank me? No, you don't have to. You didn't ask for me to put my jacket. I just did it myself. I just did what I had to do, and asking for something in return doesn't make sense. It's not right. It's just not right.
But I want to.
I didn't know Suzumiya-san was like this. I thought she was indifferent to other people.
I shouldn't be changing the subject. Okay, then... How about eating lunch together?
What? Why?
You always eat here, right? So there shouldn't be any problem.
But that's not what I mean. And how do you know that I always eat here? I've never seen her at the rooftop until today. I was surprised to hear that she knew that I eat my lunch here.
Because I eat my lunch here too.
Really? I've never seen you here before.
You are always here, so I ate at a place where you wouldn't notice. It's not that you don't care about others, but you try not to look at others, right?
Oh! I try not to look into other people's eyes, just as she said. I'm scared of what they think of me and I feel isolated. Suzumiya-san seems as if she doesn't care about people, but she's actually very observant.
But you want to be friends with others, right?
Huh?
There seems to be a contradiction, but if you are isolated even though you don't want to, it's understandable. And if I stay by your side, don't you think it will solve your problem?
That's why you're asking me to eat lunch with you? But you have nothing to gain. Don't you want to be alone?
Not really. It's my own way of thanking you, so I'm fine.
Really? You seem like a different person today.
If I look different, that's who I really am.
What do you mean?
It's a secret. You might not understand because you're clueless.
After saying that, she walked past me and went to the door.
It's a deal. I'll be mad if you break our promise, okay?
Oh, okay. I'll keep it.
Good. And don't tell anyone about this, okay?
I won't. But why?
Do you understand? I want to keep it quiet.
Oh, okay. If everyone knew that she was eating lunch at the rooftop, boys would come as well. Then she wouldn't be able to eat quietly. That's why she's been coming to the rooftop to eat alone.
And
What?
it's a bit exciting to have a secret relationship.
Huh?
I'll go now. You should go home too.
Saying that, she left the rooftop. As of me, what was that? That was too much. Suzumiya-san is just too cute. A charming smile and naughty words. The difference from her usual self, I felt for a moment as if I was shot through the heart. But she definitely doesn't want someone to show her affection. I didn't feel anything a while ago. What should I do with this feeling? As soon as she notices my feelings for her, she would stay away from me. That means there will be no promised time together. It was totally fine when I had no feelings for her, but now it's different. I do have feelings for her. Spending time with her alone without letting her notice how I feel about her seemed too difficult for me. I only saw her smile once and now I'm falling for her. Am I so easy? I left the rooftop, being fascinated by a moment of her charm. Suzumiya-san and I started eating lunch together every day. To be honest, I was very nervous. What? You read not only manga, but also love novelle as well?
Yes, I like them, and I also watch anime.
I'd never imagined you like that. I thought you always study and have no interest in those kind of things.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm just a normal girl, so I'm interested in that kind of thing.
Our conversation went more smoothly than I expected. She has a unique way of choosing words, so it's fun to talk to her. A normal girl?
You're an otaku just by the way you look.
What? Well...
You don't have to hide it. It's good that you have something that you can be passionate about.
Oh.
What?
Oh, it's nothing. Oh, she's giving me a cold look. But I can't possibly tell her that her smile is so cute. I don't know. The more I try to tell myself that I shouldn't think of her, the more I think of her. But Suzumiya-san is really pretty. We've been eating lunch together for these past few days, and my feelings for her have gotten bigger and bigger. It's just impossible not to think about her when we're all alone. Huh? What's wrong?
You're strange, Murata-kun.
What?
It doesn't feel bad to be with you. As a matter of fact, it feels good when I'm with you.
You really think so?
Yeah, I don't know why you've been a loner.
Did she just call me a loner? Yep, she did. Of course, I don't have the courage to confront her in person. And Suzumiya-san didn't say anything else after this, and I didn't know what to do. But she would change dramatically after this day.
I'll feed you, Murata-kun.
What? What's going on all of a sudden?
Just open your mouth.
She tried to feed me like this, and...
You get sleepy when you're full, right? You can take a nap on my lap.
No, that's no good.
Just lie on my lap.
She tried to make me lie on her lap. She acted very strange. Moreover, these incidents occurred not only once, but almost every day. I couldn't help but feel very confused. Well, of course I was flattered, though.
Today.
Wait,
What? Are you still pretending as if you don't want to?
I'm not pretending. She knows! I haven't actually pretending not to like it, but she knew I was happy inside. She's got good intuition. It's not that, but why are you doing this? You wouldn't have done something like this before, right?
Because you're so clueless.
What?
Even the most clueless would know how I feel by now. But I guess not. You have no idea what I'm talking about, right?
Well,
See? But that might be one of the things I like about you.
Suzumiya-san?
I've always been afraid of being with someone until now. Their eyes looked so scary. Even if they're smiling, their eyes show that they want something from me. Even the eyes of girls showed how jealous they were. But I feel relieved when I'm with you. Staying by your side feels good, Murata-kun. That's why I want to become a person who can always be with you.
But I'm not as good as you think. I'm a loner in the first place.
Being a loner doesn't define who you are, and I'm a loner too. You don't want to be with me, Murata-kun?
That's impossible.
Great! You told me before that I look different.
Yeah, I remember saying that.
I usually keep certain distances from other people trying to act cool. But I already knew that you were okay at the time. So, I let you see my true self a bit. That's my answer to your question.
Then she thought I was worthy of showing her true self since then. I'm so glad. And the way she's acting now shows... can I talk to you, Suzumiya-san? Is that okay?
Yep, I'm all ears.
Will you go out with me? It hasn't been long since I fell in love with you, but I really like you, Suzumiya-san. So please, go out with me.
I'm surprised. I didn't expect you to tell me how you feel this directly. Of course, my answer is yes. I'll never allow someone I don't like to lie on my lap.
And then she opens her mouth with a naughty smile on her face. Then she got really close and looked into my eyes directly.
I'm just trying to play it cool, but the real me can be a handful and needy for your attention. So be prepared.
Okay, I'll try.
Good. And this is very exciting. Let's keep it our secret, okay?
She shows me a naughty smile of a little girl that she would never show to other people at school. Her expression is attractive, and I swear to myself that I'll try my best so that I can make her happy.
I don't think it's a rare thing for a person in their adolescence to fall in love with an idol. Their gorgeous performance on stage draws in your eyes, and their smile makes the fans smile too. I'm sure many people have dreamed of going out with an idol. I, Mamoru Sato, am one of those people. I tend to hide it, but I have an idol that I really like. That is... I'm so happy to see you, Suara!
Right.
I've been a big fan of yours a long time!
Thanks, but you are a little too aggressive.
She is Surara, an idol famous for having a cold attitude like this. I was attending a handshake event of the idol group that she's in for the first time. This idol group is super popular, so it's really difficult to win a ticket to these events. I was finally able to join, and I was getting excited as my turn was getting closer. I was thinking of what to talk about, and then it was already my turn. Wow, she's incredibly cute when in person. No wonder she's the cutest idol in Japan. Suara was #1 in the cutest national idol competition that was held a little while ago. I think she might be the first idol ever to be voted #1 who has such a cold attitude. It means that she's that cute. I love everything you do, Suara. I'm so honored that I can speak with you.
Oh, thanks. Wait, what?
Is there something wrong?
Why are you here?
I was wondering what's wrong. She looks like she's troubled.
Oh, nothing. Thank you for coming. I'm so happy.
What? The cold Suara actively held my hands? We both held hands. Me too. I'm delighted.
I hope you have fun today at the event.
It's time. Please let go of her hands.
Wait, it's only been 1 second.
It's been more than 10 seconds.
That stopwatch must be broken then.
Hey.
Suara started arguing that the flow of time was incorrect. During that time, she was holding my hands, and she was almost massaging them. To be honest, I was happy to be able to hold her hands, and it was really cute how she was massaging my hands. But I couldn't help but wonder why she was being so sweet, having a cold attitude like she usually has. 30 seconds had already passed while I was watching them argue. The next day, after school.
Sato.
Huh? As I was getting ready to go home, Hyoka Shiomi, a girl who always hides her eyes with her bangs, came to talk to me. Hyoka Shiomi. She's always on her own and she never talks to anyone. Even if you talk to her, she doesn't respond very enthusiastically, so no one tries to become friends with her. Her seat is next to mine. Well, so it was kind of rare that she would come and talk to me. What's the matter?
I received this at the school entrance. It's for you.
What? A letter? From who? So she got it at the school entrance and came back just to give it to me? I wondered how she went to the entrance and came back in a short amount of time after class had finished, but I had to thank her first. Thank you. Sorry for making you come back.
It's fine.
Thanks. By the way, who gave you this?
Not a student from our school. Well, the person wasn't wearing a school uniform, so I don't think it was a student.
So, whoever gave you this was wearing a different school uniform? I don't have many people I know who aren't students. I wonder who it's from. There aren't any names on the envelope.
Oh, she was really cute.
Gee! You got this from a girl?
I mean, why did you think it was a guy? I don't think guys would give guys a letter like this.
That is so true. But then, who would it be from? Hearing that she was cute makes me wonder even more.
I gave this to you, so I'll be going.
Oh, thanks again.
It's okay. Oh, she said that she wrote down her contact address, so you should contact her.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'll see you tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
She only just told me that and left the classroom. She looked like she was in a rush, so she must have been busy, even though she did come all the way back. She does seem a little difficult to approach, but I think she's a nice girl. I might talk to her from now on. While having thoughts like that, I opened the envelope. The letter was written with a very neat handwriting, and the sentences were thought out well. The letter basically said that she wants to come hang out on Saturday, so please contact me. The letter also didn't have a name on it. I wonder who it is. The girl who was lost that I helped the other day? Or maybe the girl whose dog I saved when it fell into the river while we were on a walk. It could also be the girl that I saved from the gang the other day. I haven't got a clue. I do think it's one of the girls that I've helped, but I don't think I told my name to any of them. I did have to think about it, but I couldn't figure out who it was, so I decided to message this person. Hi. Thank you for the letter.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Fubuki. Thank you for contacting me.
She seems polite, but nice to meet you? So, it wasn't any of the girls that I've recently helped? It's fine, but I'm not sure about meeting you.
Do you not want to meet?
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
She has the passion to give me a letter, so she was shocked when I said no. But it really seems like we hadn't met before, so I was scared to meet this person. So I thought that this couldn't be helped, but she wouldn't give up.
Why don't you want to meet me?
Well, aren't you worried about meeting someone you haven't met before?
Oh, no, we've met before. I just said nice to meet you because it was the first time messaging you. I frequently see you, actually.
So, we have met before. What does she mean by frequently seeing me? I don't think I know anyone named Fubuki. The more we talked, the more questions I had. I was getting a little suspicious. But I lost to her passion and positive attitude, so we decided to meet in person. On the day, I headed to the place we promised to meet up and found a girl already standing there. Maybe she's the girl I'm meeting. But it was 30 minutes before the time we had planned, so it could just be a different person. But then, the girl realized I was standing there. She rushed towards me.
Morning! You're Homura, right?
Oh, you're Fubuki? She has glasses on and seems kind of different. But this girl, could she be? That's impossible though. But I was panicking at this unbelievable situation. But Fubuki's actions blew my panic away in an instant.
Yup! Let's have fun today!
Fubuki?
What's the matter? Let's go!
But why are you holding my arm?
It's a date. It's normal, right?
Date? Well, I guess if a man and a woman go out together, it would be considered a date.
So, where are we going today?
Oh, where do you want to go?
I don't mind as long as I'm with you.
What the hell? Cuteness! It's illegal! But her personality is too different, so they probably aren't the same person after all. The face that popped into my head was the smile of the girl that I really like. I've seen her for a long time, so I wouldn't mistake her, but it would be strange if she were here. So she must be a different person.
So, where are we going?
Oh, yeah, what do you think about going to a theme park?
Theme park. That sounds wonderful.
She nodded with a smile. She might be an angel. Putting those stupid thoughts aside, she seemed to like the idea. So we decided to go to a theme park.
Theme park. Theme park.
You seem happy, but do you like theme parks all that much?
It's just that I've never been to one, so I've always wanted to go.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and I'm really happy that I could come with you.
I've never been this liked by a girl before. And the girl saying all this is super cute. I'm glad that you're happy.
Really? Then would you be my boyfriend?
How did you get to that conclusion?
Well, I thought this was the perfect timing.
There were several strange points. Trying to make me her boyfriend without confessing is one, but the timing as well. I mean, how is it perfect? I had many questions, but we had fun at the theme park.
Spin! Spin! This is great!
Wait, you're spinning too much. I might... Fubuki was enjoying herself, but thanks to her, I got super dizzy.
I'm so sorry.
She apologized to me after realizing that I was looking very sick. She seemed very sorry. No, don't be. I'm fine. I'm sorry for getting sick on a ride like that.
No, it was my fault.
No. I'll be better once I rest a bit, so would you mind waiting for a little bit?
Uh-huh.
She nodded to my words, and then leaned on me and put her head on my shoulder. I feel sorry for the situation we're in, but I think she's really a cute girl. But the peaceful time didn't last long. Hey, you, pretty little girl! Why don't you leave that weak guy and come play with us? Yeah, we can teach you all sorts of stuff that I'm sure you'll enjoy. Two guys came up to Fubuki and started hitting on her, probably because she's so cute. I guess they thought it was a good opportunity because I was sick.
Who the hell are you people? I don't even know you, so don't talk to me.
Oh, her personality suddenly changed, and she became super unfriendly. I was very familiar with this personality, so I knew for sure now who she really was.
And besides, he isn't weak, he is very reliable.
What the hell? I was gonna play nice, but... Wait, these types of girls are great, especially when they lose their pride. Come on, ditch that guy and hang out with us!
Let go of me!
Come on! Hey! Huh? She told you to let go! Stop! How the hell are you gripping so strong? Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing? Let go! I'll tell you once. Let go! Huh? What the hell is he on about? Ugh! I warned you. You're the ones that didn't listen. This dude! What is he? You son of a bitch! Don't even think about it. You guys can't win. He's fast! Shut up, you little bastard! You shouldn't judge people's strength by their appearance. Ah! This kid! The two guys looked surprised when they were thrown to the ground. They didn't even think that they would be thrown at once. They didn't even seem to be prepared to be thrown, so they didn't land properly. Sorry, but I can't be bothered to fight you anymore, so just leave. Sorry! Bye. They couldn't even stand up after having the difference in strength slapped in their faces.
Tamura!
Oh, I'm sorry that you had to see something scary. I accidentally overdid it like I used to. She might get scared of me now, but...
You were really cool. You are a reliable person, you know?
Fubuki?
You haven't changed a bit. You've always been the hero to save the weak ones.
She was somehow very excited at the situation, but I couldn't ignore what she just said. Wait, so I've known you for quite a long time?
Yeah, to tell you the truth.
As she said that, she untied her hair and took her glasses off. And there she was.
I guess now you'll know.
The super popular idol, Suara. So, it was you then.
Wait, you realized?
I mean, you had glasses on, but you can't change the shape of your face, so...
Oh, it's a little disappointing that you weren't surprised,
But I couldn't believe that the super idol, Suruha, would go out on a date with me, so I was still doubtful.
And have you realized anything else?
What should I do? The flow of the conversation tells me that I should have saved her in the past or something, but I can't remember anything at all. I've always liked Suara. If I had helped her in the past, I would have remembered. The fact that I don't remember probably means that I haven't helped her before. Maybe she's thinking of a different person.
Your reaction, don't you remember?
Sorry.
Oh,
Her expression turned sad once hearing my words. My heart ached from making the girl I liked sad.
what about now?
Shiomi!
I wear a wig at school so that people don't find out.
Really? I didn't realize! I couldn't help but be surprised to find that the girl sitting next to me was the girl that I've liked all this time. She looked shy, but opened her mouth to say something.
Everyone avoids me when I'm like this, but Homura, you were always nice to me. And you always stood up for me whenever the senpais were mean to me. So I always liked you.
I see. I'm really happy about it, but I still can't digest this unbelievable news.
I understand. But when you came to the handshake event, I knew you liked me, so I couldn't stop myself anymore.
She started lecturing me on how much she loved me. It made me really embarrassed, but it meant that that's how much she loves me. Being told this by someone I love was more than welcoming.
So, what do you think? Will you be my boyfriend?
Of course, I really like you too. So I would love to. But you're an idol, so relationships are taboo, right?
I'll tell the agency that I will quit unless I'm allowed to date you!
But what? Are you sure?
Yes! You are what matters to me the most!
Why would you go so far, though?
I've loved you all this time, ever since nursery.
Nursery? I had flashbacks as I heard the word nursery. It was the girl who always cried and would stick to me.
Do you remember now?
Now I get it. You were Cory.
Yes! Yeah, it's me, Cory! You remember. I'm so happy.
I see. I thought Cory was your real name back then, so I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. Cory was a girl who moved away when I was in 2nd grade. We were always together, and she would go wherever I went. Because my house was a dojo, I often had practice, but she would come and watch and wait for me to finish. She was really fond of me. I remember Cory often, and she said that she was going to marry me when we get older. I never thought that Cory would be the top idol. But then you could have just told me at school, though.
Well, I wasn't brave enough. The only reason I did all of this was because I found out that you liked me, so I thought that you would definitely fall for me.
I see. I guess she could do all this because she knew that she wouldn't lose. I get her feelings, but I don't know what to say when she said that I would definitely fall for her. But anyways, thank you for loving me all this time. I'm sure we'll face lots of obstacles since you're an idol, but I'm also sure that if we're together, we can figure a way out.
That sounds wonderful. Thanks, Homura.
She jumped into my arms as she said those words. She later went to negotiate with the agency about a relationship. As she was their top idol, they didn't want her to quit, so they had no choice but to allow the relationship. There were tons of problems, but I was permitted to stay by her side and support her by helping out with the management. But that is another story to tell. For now, I'm just grateful for being able to reunite with my childhood friend who became an idol, and being her boyfriend.
So, I started living with a blonde punk in the same class.
Seigo.
She's calling my name in her sleep. Unexpectedly cute. Why did she suddenly suggest sleeping in the same bed, though?
Hit him!
Ouch! No, I take it back. She's not cute at all. Why the hell am I living with her again? So, since I'm about to lose consciousness, I'm going to try and recall what happened half a year ago. My name is Seigo Kamishiro. I'm in the second year of high school. I work hard and have good grades, but I've had a scary look since I was small. People around me seem to be afraid of me, calling me Mr. Kamishiro. So, basically, I'm just a loner. But recently, I have a new problem to deal with.
Hey you, with the dirty look. Are you messing with me?
I was born like this. You got a problem with that? Rika Ryugu, a blonde punk who's in the same class, apparently has a problem with me. We always just glare at each other, and it's never escalated into a fight, but I really want her to cut it out because it's getting annoying. One day I was called into my dad's company. So, the thing is, my company is about to go bankrupt. And you're laughing about this? It was pretty clear that the company was in trouble. Kamishiro Co. was founded by my great-grandfather and has been in the family for 3 generations. Now, its future is at risk and my dad is joking around. But don't worry, Seigo, I found someone that could finance us here. Hello, Seigo. I'm Ryugu. He looks really dodgy. Hello? This man says that he's a private investor, but why is my dad introducing me to him? I decided to provide 1 billion yen to your father's company under one condition. And why was I called in? I'm going to ask you quite frankly. Seigo, do you like girls? Yes. Okay then, we're settled. What is? The one condition for the loan is that you marry Mr. Ryugu's daughter. Oh, I see. Wait, say what? Then Mr. Ryugu went to explain the backstory. My daughter is now 17, the same age as you. She's not a bad girl, but she lost her mother at a young age, and it seems like I've spoiled her too much. It's too sweet to her. Just like pouring honey and condensed milk on sponge cake. Uh-huh. So now she's super naive, and I'm honestly extremely worried about her future. So I wanted to settle quickly with someone reliable around her age. I see. Isn't he just trying to get rid of her? I've asked her to come, so she should be here any minute now. Just as he finished speaking, the door of the president's office was kicked open.
Hey old man! What do you mean I have to get married? Huh?
Rika Ryugu!
You! Seigo Kamishiro?
So, Mr. Ryugu's daughter is the blonde punk from my class? No way, absolutely not. Oh, so you guys know each other, and you guys share the same vibe. How amazing. Your new house has already been taken care of. It's in a high-rise apartment, 5 minutes walk from the station. No, this can't happen. Why do I have to be with this blonde punk?
I don't want to be with this nerd with a nasty look either.
But hey, our company's in trouble. Isn't it great that you're getting such a cheerful, energetic girl as your wife? Rika, honey, I'm so sorry, but Daddy needs to go abroad for a while, so, these idiots! They don't give a damn about their children's future. Also, Mr. Ryugu, your change of attitude is too drastic. I can't keep up. Just like that, our crazy parents practically forced us into an engagement. We were told to live together until we turn 18. On the first day of living together, my idiot father is saying that once he pays back 2 billion yen to your father, we'll probably be allowed to end this relationship.
What? Who knows when that's gonna be?
Yeah, worst case, the company just collapses. Thanks to that useless father. I already know for certain. I can't stay with her for long. So, first, let's set some ground rules for living together.
Rules? No way. My way is the right way.
Are you from Power Rangers or something? So, after twists and turns, we set some rules. We will share house chores. Also, no one's supposed to know that we're living together. But the next day, I reconfirm how challenging this is going to be. You're supposed to be cooking today.
I don't do house chores. We've always had a maid.
Oh, useless! So you're just a sheltered girl that can't even look after herself.
Don't you underestimate me. I can cook. Just you wait.
If you can cook, show me now. And the result was... is this dark matter or what?
No, you dumbass. It's an omelet.
An omelet? Are you trying to kill me?
Just shut up and eat it. It'll probably be the first and last time you'd ever get to eat something a girl has made for you.
Well, yeah. It will probably be the last time I ever eat anything at all. And so, I ate it. But, it's actually quite good.
Told ya. I had to use 2 packets of eggs, though.
So you can cook after all. I don't mind having this every day. Ugh. Suddenly, I was in total darkness. Then I saw Grandpa standing in a flower field on the side of the river saying, "Don't come this way!" The next morning, I woke up in bed, but I had lost memory of what happened after coming home from school the day before. Only later on I learned why I had lost my memory then. But after a week, things started to change. Hey, Rika, where's my laundry? Our laundry would usually be separated, but this time she washed mine with hers.
I was doing mine, so I thought I might as well do yours too.
Oh, really? Thanks. My shirt turned pink though. What kind of a joke is this?
It's a color switch up, you fool. It's like characters in fighting games changing colors.
Thanks for nothing. But I knew I shouldn't get mad at her for something she did for me. So, well, anyways, I appreciate the fact that you tried.
Yeah.
And even her cooking, which was so bad I actually once blacked out, started to improve gradually. Huh, what a neat omelet.
Isn't it? I only had to use 1 packet of eggs this time.
Okay, let me try one.
Gross! Why'd you spit it out?
What the hell? It's sweet as hell!
Well, we were out of sugar, so I used condensed milk and honey.
We don't need crazy creativity with our food. Thanks. What kind of chemical reaction did you expect from that experiment?
Don't eat it if you don't want it.
I'll eat it because I don't want to waste. Poultry farmers and hens, thank you very much for the food. Well, it's not inedible if I think about it as a dessert. By the way, I hear that living together is sweet, but this isn't what they mean, is it? Since my physical and psychological well-being was under threat, I started to teach her everything I knew about doing chores. You see here? Cooking, washing, cleaning, even though Rico is clumsy, she started improving little by little.
Hey, your hand.
What?
Nothing.
Although a punk, she's not a bad girl, just that she's a bit clumsy and awkward. After a month, I started getting used to our new life. Rika covers a lot of chores now, and I was freed from worrying all the time. Here you go, your lunchbox.
Huh?
It makes better sense financially. I just stuffed leftovers from last ones.
Thanks. In the beginning, I really wasn't sure about him as a person, but... Huh?
Hey! Are you lost? Good boy. Let's find your owner.
Is that Sega? How come he has such a gentle look on his face? I'm so sorry that Taro is bothering you. I had him on a leash, but he escaped.
No worries. Hey, Taro, get back to your owner now, okay?
Maybe he's not bad after all. Why am I getting butterflies in my stomach? What's wrong with me?
Something was up. Rika suddenly started being more enthusiastic with the house chores. She started studying how to cook. Also, she used to hate washing and cleaning, but she actually seems to be enjoying it now. Did something happen to you?
Nope.
What happened to her? What's more, she even started to care about me.
You must have stiff shoulders from studying so much. I'll give you a massage.
Oh, you don't have to.
Don't worry about it. Here!
But her grip strength definitely needs to be adjusted. Also, when bathing...
I don't mind washing your back once in a while.
You really don't have to.
Don't worry about it. Here!
Her arm strength also definitely needs to be adjusted. Is she really trying to take care of me, or is she just taking the stress of housework out on me? Lying on my bed, I thought about Rika. Something's really up with her these days. Then, after a quiet knock on the door, she came into my room, very thinly dressed.
Are you still awake?
Look at how you're dressed. Is this a night attack?
At least say I'm night walking, you fool!
She actually had something to talk to me about.
Hey, so do you still hate living with me?
I'm usually a loner, both at home and at school. So life with her was actually not that bad. Although definitely less peaceful. Could have said that I hated it, but somehow I hesitated. Maybe I really didn't mind my life with her now. Not that I hate it. What about you?
I'm actually fine with it too.
We continued speaking after that. She told me that we shared the same background and that she also usually felt lonely at home and at school. She once hung out with some bad friends, but that didn't help in getting rid of her loneliness. She only looks like how she looks now because she saw punks on TV a long time ago and wanted to look like one.
I actually like the life I have now. I might even be enjoying it a bit.
Oh, really?
We might really end up married like this.
That might not be bad, actually.
Really?
No. Forget I said that.
If so, why don't we start thinking about expanding our family? You know, rather than just the two of us.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've always wanted one.
Wanted what?
All you need to do is give me a green light.
Hey, wait a minute! We're still students and I'm so far from being resourceful or accountable for something like that! So, after a few twists and turns, we came to an agreement. Then...
So cute! I've always wanted a dog. I'm so glad our apartment accepts pets.
Good for you. So, this is what she meant by expanding family. So, what's his name?
You name him since you bought him.
Okay then. Mansaku.
Huh? What the hell?
My grandpa's name.
You have, like, absolutely no taste in naming dogs.
With a new family member, I started to feel like we could actually start having fun living together. Eventually, our relationship develops. But more on that another time.
Every morning, I get woken up.
Get up, Oni-chan! Yumi One-chan is already here!
By my younger sister, who's in her first year in school. I'm a little worried that she might have some brother issues. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom. Whoa! What? This girl, who hadn't locked the bathroom, is my childhood friend. I'm Haruki Kojima. I'm a second year in my high school.
Here you go, Oni-chan. Hurry up and eat your breakfast.
Allow me to talk a little bit about my family. Both of our parents often aren't home due to their jobs. Therefore, it's mostly just me and my very talented sister, Natsuki, who is at home.
Yumi-san, here's some coffee for you. Thank you, Natsuki-chan.
This person sitting opposite of me is Yumi Wakui, my childhood friend. We live close to each other, so we often spend time in the mornings together. We all go to the same high school together.
Yumi One-chan, did you watch yesterday's episode of that TV series? It's almost coming to an end, so that scene really caught me off guard.
I'm not watching the series that they're talking about. Yumi and Natsuki get along well, so we go to school together. But Yumi and I don't talk a lot. It may appear as if I'm following two close sisters to school. On that day, we were going to school together and chatting, as we usually do.
By the way, does either one of you have a crush on anyone?
Huh? Natsuki suddenly started to ask weird questions.
Oh, what's gotten into you? Of course I don't.
While saying so, Yumi was blushing hard.
How about you, Oni-chan?
Not really. I'm definitely not going to say the fact that I have a crush on Yumi. Yumi always keeps a certain distance with me. And when we get talking, it often turns into a fight. That's why both me and Yumi stay away from each other. We're childhood friends, but it's been sort of awkward since we were in junior high. But Natsuki kept on talking.
That's a pity. You two are pretty popular, you know.
The two of us? I know that Yumi has been popular since junior high, but I'm not popular at all. I got a little sad when I had to explain that to myself.
That's not true. I have many friends who say you're hot. They ask me to introduce you to them.
What? Really?
Yes, my friends often ask me about you, so I was just checking. Okay, so you don't have a crush on anyone?
That doesn't sound realistic. I've never been the popular kind, ever. Yumi's reaction is, why does she look so panicked?
So, should I introduce you to one of my friends?
I...
No! Why are you answering the question, Yumi One-chan? Because I don't have a boyfriend either. Not fair.
What kind of logic is that?
I'm not going to allow him getting a girlfriend before I get one.
Now I get it. She doesn't want me to get ahead of her. But that would mean I won't be able to get a girlfriend until she gets a boyfriend.
Well, why don't you choose someone then? I hear many guys ask you out. That's because we're going to end this conversation now.
Yumi went along on her own, leaving us behind.
Yumi-san is super popular, but doesn't have a boyfriend. I wonder why that is, Oni-chan.
Who knows? When I imagined her going out with someone else, I felt a little pain in my chest. And the next morning, when I got to school, whoa! What's this? So many letters came falling out of my locker. All of them have cute designs. Could this be?
Oni-chan, could those possibly be love letters? Maybe because I told all my friends that you didn't have a crush on anyone?
This has to be a prank, or maybe they just got the wrong locker. I tried to laugh it off, but Yumi walked away with a grumpy look on her face. What was that reaction from Yumi, though? And on the next morning, someone had sneaked up into my bed while I was asleep and was clinging onto me. Oh, Natsuki again. Come on. You got to... Ta-da! I'm already awake this morning.
Yikes! You were awake?
Yumi?
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. We greet each other as usual, but this situation is totally unusual. Oh, what's going on?
I came to wake you up, but when I saw you fast asleep, it sort of made me sleepy too.
Oh, I see. I went down to the kitchen, and Natsuki was there humming away and cooking.
Oh, you got up very quickly today. I knew it was a good idea to ask Yumi One-chan to wake you up.
Yeah, I was really surprised when Yumi came into my...
No, I didn't do anything. Nothing, really.
Yumi was blushing the whole time while we were having breakfast. She might have been embarrassed, and I was also feeling a little embarrassed.
Oh, no. Today I'm in charge of cleaning up the classroom. Gotta go.
Natsuki quickly left the house. It was a little awkward being left behind. Shall we go then?
Yeah.
We decided to go together. What's going on here? Yumi? Aren't you coming a little too close?
This is normal.
I don't think that you hold onto my arm normally.
I'm feeling a little sick today.
Oh no, I feel some soft objects on my arm. During lunch break?
Let's go eat lunch together.
Oh, okay.
Were those two childhood friends or something? I never knew they were so close.
It's been years since we had lunch together. I must say, she's acting very weird.
I made this egg roll.
Oh, it looks pretty good.
Do you want to try it? Say ah.
Wait a minute. That's a little too much.
I went through the trouble of making it, so you have to give it a try.
Those eyes were looking into me. I couldn't resist but to open my mouth. The egg roll was delicious, but I couldn't help but care about what other people around us were thinking. When I was leaving,
Haruki, do you want to go home together?
Yumi was waiting for me at the school gate. I told you, Yumi. I think you're a little too close.
I said I'm not in great shape today.
It's been made clear. She was super weird throughout the day. Yumi came along to our house. Natsuki still wasn't home because she had some work to do, she said. Oh boy. Yumi, what happened? You've been acting weird all day.
No, I haven't. I'm my normal self.
If this is how you've always acted, I must be losing my mind. Haven't we been a little distant from each other since junior high?
Because, oh, what about those love letters? Have you answered any of them?
No, I haven't. But that's got nothing to do with you, right?
It kind of does, though.
I gave a sigh and showed Yumi the love letter from yesterday.
What is this?
She read the letter and opened her eyes wide.
You two are the perfect match, so you should start a relationship ASAP. From your little sister.
They basically all have the same message. And they say they're all from my little sister. Yeah, it was all a prank by Natsuki, so I called her out on it last night. Natsuki! Why did you pull such a prank on me?
Because both of you aren't being honest. I couldn't stand it.
But still, you can't. That's what happened. Natsuki was unnecessarily concerned about us.
Which means all of that stuff she was saying about you being popular.
She came up with all of that. Of course, there's no way that I...
Ah! You got me all worried, you fool!
Ow! Yumi, what do you mean you were worried?
Oh, jeez, you're so dull! It means that I like you, Haruki!
Oh, so that's what you were trying to... What did you just say? Yumi, you like me? Really? So you don't dislike me?
Of course not! We go to school together every day because I want to be with you!
So, she wasn't coming here to chat with Natsuki.
How about you, Haruki? How do you feel about me?
How you say?
Am I just a tedious childhood friend to you?
No, of course not. I think of you as... why are you looking at me with such a cute face? When you're usually more blunt, with such an expression, all I can say is, I like you. Not just as a childhood friend, but as a woman. Therefore, Yumi, from now on, I want you to be my girlfriend.
Really? I'm so happy, Haruki.
Yumi! Stop hugging me so suddenly.
But I don't need to hold back anymore. We're going to be lovey-dovey all the time.
That sounds great, but...
Kiss me.
Huh? Aren't you rushing this a little too much, Yumi?
Are you feeling nervous? No need to be so stiff.
Yumi, from a childhood friend to a lover, and her attitude had shifted so fast. Were you always so cute?
Stop saying that with such a straight face, fool.
Our faces got so close and...
I'm home, Oni-chan. Oh, you're here too, Yumi, Oni-chan?
Oh, hi there, Natsuki.
Yeah, you're pretty early. Hey, why are the two of you sitting like that, facing the opposite direction? Is this some kind of ritual?
Yumi and I told Natsuki that we're dating now. Natsuki was really happy to hear that.
I guess it won't be so far in the future that you really will become my One-chan.
We were both blushing while Natsuki was saying such things. Ever since then, each morning...
Morning, Haruki.
Oh, morning. Yumi comes to wake me up. Or rather, she waits until I wake up like this. It's pretty embarrassing when you see me sleeping, you know?
You were cute as usual today. I guess that's the end of us going to school together.
Why? We should still go to school together. All three of us.
But I don't want to be getting in your way.
Natsuki was trying to be kind to us. You don't need to do that. Now all you gotta do is get your own boyfriend.
Huh? What are you talking about, Oni-chan?
Hi, Natsuki. Oh, these are the two that you were talking about.
Shota-kun, morning.
No. Natsuki. Who is this handsome young man? Or, wait.
Girls have many secrets, Oni-chan.
I felt dumbfounded. Gosh, she's such a good little sister.
Those two look really close. We have to be like that too.
True. We should go on a date this weekend.
Indeed.
We were aiming to be a better couple than my little sister and her boyfriend. Later on, we started to get called the best lovebirds in our class. But that didn't feel bad at all. Maki! I love you! I want to go on a date with you!
What? What's with you all of a sudden? We were just normal friends since childhood.
I know. To be honest, I hadn't seen you that way before.
What?
Please, I beg you! I want to experience what it's like to go on a date! Maki is quiet, calm, and the type of girl that people would trust. She's good looking, but she doesn't play around with guys. For an average guy like me, she's way out of my league. I wouldn't be asking you if you didn't live next to me and we didn't know each other since we were kids.
What is that supposed to mean? You're okay with anyone as long as you can go on a date?
No, that's not what I meant. I want to go on a date with you, if possible.
What do you mean, if possible?
I want to experience the tension. My heart's racing. Awkwardness. I definitely won't make you regret it, so please, just once, let me do it.
Let me do it? You are referring to the date, right?
Only a bit. Just a little bit.
You make it sound wrong.
I won't do anything you don't like.
I said it sounds wrong.
Please, Maki! Please!
That's enough!
Ah!
Why did you even think I would accept this offer? You're such a jerk!
Then what should I have said?
I don't know. Why don't you think about it yourself?
Wait! Maki! Oh, my heart shattered into pieces. I'm home.
Welcome home, Oni-chan. How'd it go?
Azusa is my stepsister that I got when our parents got remarried. She's as cute as an angel, unlike me, who's unattractive and hasn't had a girlfriend before. Azusa, cheer me up, will you?
Oh, then...
It was a no. She rejected me.
What?
I'm sorry that I'm such a lame brother. You even helped me think of how to confess my love.
I thought she would fall for a straightforward attitude, but...
I did try to hold on desperately like you said, but it didn't work.
She is so horrible.
Azusa?
There. Everything's all right, Oni-chan.
Your words are comforting to my broken heart. I might not be able to get a girlfriend for the rest of my life.
I doubt it.
I don't want to end my high school days without going on a date.
If you want to go on a date that badly, do you want to go on a date with me?
But it wouldn't even feel like a date, even if I go out with you.
Why?
Although we aren't related, we've been together for like 10 years. You're just like my real sister.
So I'm not attractive enough?
I didn't say that.
Maki put you down, and now you don't have anyone who will go on a date with you, right?
The truth hurts. Okay. Let's go on a date.
Yay!
You did cheer me up, so I'll buy you something you want. This might be the first time that we've been out together with just the two of us. She's wearing nice clothes, so this feels kind of fresh.
Come on, Oni-chan.
This is a date! How wonderful!
How is it, Oni-chan? Are you enjoying the date?
I'm so glad to be alive!
Don't exaggerate.
No, really! I actually thought that I would never be able to go on a date. Thank you for letting me experience it.
Are you satisfied with just the date?
Huh?
Don't you want to know, for example, what a kiss tastes like?
Ugh!
I'm okay with it, Oni-chan.
Azusa!
Oni-chan. Huh?
Maki! What are you doing here?
I just came to the bookstore. What are you two doing? Can't you tell? We're on a date. A date? You're so mean, Naoto. I thought you told me you love me. You cheat!
Cheat? I thought you rejected me.
I said the way you said it was bad. I didn't say that I didn't like you. Would you go ahead and change to Azusa? You're a real jerk!
That I can't deny. Wait! Just hear me out! Maki!
There's no need to talk to her. She turned you down. You have no right to talk to Maki. What did you say?
Don't make things worse, Azusa!
What were you two about to do anyways? We were about to kiss. But you're siblings! That is so wrong! There's nothing wrong about it. I'm going to marry him.
What?
I fell in love the day we met 10 years ago.
I never knew. But I heard that you agreed to our parents getting remarried.
Yeah? Why didn't you disagree to the marriage if you liked him? Because there was a disturbing girl next door. Me? To assert dominance over the girl next door, I had to become part of the family.
But then why did you support me when I said I was going to ask Maki out?
To make Maki reject you so that you would give up on her.
You did that so you could comfort me and take her place?
That's right. I made sure that Oni-chan would be desperate because I knew she hated that sort of thing. Everything went according to plan.
My sister wasn't an angel at all.
You two are siblings. You can't get married. Didn't you know? You can get married if you aren't related. Really?
I didn't know.
Okay then, you decide, Naoto.
Huh?
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, I'll win, but...
What?
Naoto, who do you love more?
Who are you going to pick, Oni-chan?
At this rate, I'll become a hopeless cheater.
Why can't you just make up your mind?
Then, why don't you decide based on who you liked more on a date?
Bring it. You decide who you want to go out with by the end of the date, Naoto.
So, it's a date with 3 of us? We go on a date with all 3 of us. I choose either one at the end. This is way too challenging for a guy that until yesterday was just an unattractive male. Isn't this a little difficult to walk?
Not really.
I'm fine too.
I know. I want ice lollies. I'll go and get some, so wait around here.
Aren't you going to get some too, Maki?
Well, I just had lunch earlier, so...
Right.
It is crowded today, isn't it?
Careful there. That person is coming this way. Ah! Maki! This feeling! Sorry! It was an accident!
Thanks.
I'm so sorry! You hate these kinds of wrong things, right?
I don't like it, but if it's you, Naoto, I'm okay with it.
This is what I've been looking for. That shy face that my quiet, calm childhood friend shows only to me. What do you mean by you're okay with it?
Don't ask! Stupid!
Maki?
Oni-chan!
Uh-oh!
Hi, Azusa, you're back.
Can I not leave you two alone for 2 minutes? Your shoelaces.
Huh?
Your shoelaces are untied.
Oh, you're right.
Let's sit down on the bench so that you can tie them. You can eat your ice lolly too, Azusa.
How lame wearing sneakers.
Hey, Azusa!
Well, I was just going to the bookstore, so...
Why don't you wear pumps? You look mature, so it would definitely suit you. If I had a body like yours, I would wear nicer clothes. It's such a waste.
Aw, that's such a lovely thing to say, Azusa. Thanks.
I know you're trying to diss her, but that was nothing but a compliment, Azusa.
What? What have I done? Giving advice to my rival?
Yeah, you're right. I don't know if not doubting what my rival says is a good thing, but I'll take the compliment.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a battle manga.
Ugh! Oh no, I dropped my ice lolly.
That's because you were messing around while holding it.
That'll become a stain. I'll go and make my handkerchief wet.
This isn't like you, Azusa. You're always more calm.
It's on purpose.
What?
What would you do if I said that I dropped it on purpose so that we could be alone?
You cunning little girl! This is it!
Do you want to continue with what we were about to do, Oni-chan?
Azusa!
I'm back! This isn't perfect, but this should do.
You could have just done nothing, you know. Or are you trying to appeal your kindness?
No, you chose these clothes for the date, right? I hate to say it, but it's really cute.
Maki.
At times it was awkward, and there were some issues, but we managed to complete the date. We used to play like this together when we were kids. Maybe I was the reason we stopped being together. It brings back memories.
Let's go home now then.
I wanted to do more.
Thank God! I'll be free from this awkward situation.
Will you take me home, Naoto?
I mean, we live next to each other.
I said it just to make it sound like a normal date.
Oh, okay. Right, Azusa?
Yeah, sure.
Why so modest? I thought you would be more jealous.
I mean, I live with Oni-chan, so I don't really care.
I might ask your mom for permission to stay over.
Are you serious?
Hey, stop fighting after the fun date!
Well, originally...
It's your fault, Oni-chan!
Well, I guess, but... I'm sorry. I can't decide.
Naoto!
Why, Oni-chan?
I love Maki, but Azusa is also precious to me. I can't just decide now. So please, Would you give me more time to think?
Okay. Sure.
Wait, what?
Where should we go for our next date then? What about this?
That sounds great. You're coming over tonight, right? We can make plans for our next date together in my room.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, are you sure you're okay with this? You guys were fighting until like a minute ago.
I'm fine. I know you're bad when it comes to decision making.
We want you to choose who you really want, not by force.
So, we go on a date with all three of us again?
That's right. I mean, I had fun, and Azusa was cute.
Maki is kind, and I feel at ease when I'm around her, so I'm okay too.
When did you guys become friends? You were fighting so much today.
We love the same person. Of course we get along well.
If it's with Maki, I might be okay with you dating two people at the same time.
Me too, but only one of us will be able to marry him, though.
But Mary?
So, we will remain rivals then.
Yep, we will continue with the dates every week until he decides which one of us to pick.
Bring it on! Prepare yourself, Naoto!
I don't think I'll be able to make up my mind forever. But they seem to be having fun, so I guess it's okay.
I won't lose!
Me neither. I won't lose to you, Maki.
I brought you the new album, Marita. Thanks, Taguchi. I'm Masanori Marita. If you ask me whether I'm an introvert or an extrovert, I have to say that I belong to the world of introverts. But I have friends, and I have a normal life here in Yuki High School. I'm just a typical 16-year-old. Technically, though.
Can I go through here?
Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Genzuki is cool as usual. Don't say that. It's our fault. We were blocking her way. That's true, but don't you think it would be better if she smiled more? I just want that cool beauty to smile with her teeth showing. You're being too desperate. I have to agree with you that she's pretty, though. Our classmate, Mizuki Genzuki, is a loner kind of gyaru. She looks like a model and she's got an unapproachable vibe. She's got friends to be with and eat her lunch with, but it seems that she's trying to keep a certain distance. Even I have a best friend. Doesn't she get lonely? I heard that Genzuki-san used to laugh a lot before she entered high school. I wonder what happened to her in high school. I don't know. Are you not interested? Don't be indifferent just because she lives in a totally different world. I don't mean it like that. Because I know that you can see her crooked tooth when she smiles. And the reason why she stopped smiling. Because she doesn't live in a different world.
You're home, Masanori?
We live under the same roof. It was decided that we would live together on the day of my middle school graduation.
Congrats on your graduation, and see you!
How come my stuff is being carried out?
Well, your dad's company has gone bankrupt. We'll get a loan, so I want you to become a son-in-law of the Genzuki family.
Huh? Sorry, my company went bankrupt.
I can't let him take care of us anymore. You have to help us, Masanori!
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about at all. I still had so many questions, but I was taken to an apartment. And Mizuki Genzuki was there.
Nice to meet you.
She's so pretty. I fell in love with her at first sight. As unbelievable as it is, she fell in love with me at first sight too. That's what she said. I'm not so sure about it, but we'll officially get married after we graduate from high school, but we started living together.
It's seafood curry for dinner tonight.
Yay! That's the one I like.
I made that as an apology for what I had done before.
An apology? What are you talking about?
I was cold to you, trying to hide my feelings for you. I'm sorry, Masanori. I need to act indifferent or I can't stop smirking.
Okay, don't cry.
You're not angry with me?
Of course not. Taguchi would freak out if he found out the reason why Mizuki doesn't smile is me. Mizuki's very strange. She can't stop but smirk when she sees me. She wears cool expressions on her face to hide that.
I was about to smirk hard when I passed you, but I tried so hard not to. I'm glad that we could hide our secret today.
Oh no, she's too pretty.
It would be so much easier if I could tell everyone that you're my fiancé.
We can't do that. We made a promise not to have physical contacts or to tell everyone about us living together until we graduate from high school, remember?
Oh, I wish I hadn't made such a promise.
I feel the same. We haven't even held hands together because of that promise. Of course, we sleep in different rooms. Good night. I need to keep my promise to Mizuki's parents. I'm more worried about Mizuki, though. She's trying to play it cool to hide our secret, and it's making her isolated from her classmates. I feel sorry for her. Everyone's sure to be amazed if they realize how pretty Mizuki is when she smiles. Our relationship hasn't changed much. It's already December, and the town was filled with Christmas feelings. It will be our first Christmas together. I've never given a present to a girl, and I can't rely on what it says on the internet. Is there anyone I can ask? Marita, she's here!
Hi, I'm the older sister of this idiot.
Nice to meet you.
I see. So you're wondering what to get for the girl you like.
When did you find her? Who is it? Who? I can't tell you now. Isn't it so unlike me to have a meeting about a present to a girl? I won't be alone on Christmas from now on.
Masanori?
Oops. When I got back to my class, I met Mizuki by chance. Mizuki looked away as always, but... What? Was she glaring at me? She was a bit different from her usual cool self. Did I do something to make her mad? But she didn't seem different this morning. Mizuki was unfriendly at home as well. She didn't even smirk when we were alone. Did I do something?
No, I am just practicing to play it cool.
Okay. It was my privilege to see her crooked teeth when she smiles. Not being able to see that is sad. There has to be a reason for her to be acting like this, but I can't ask her now. Christmas is coming even though we're still awkward. She might be back to how she was before if I give her a present. I want to have this wrapped. It's a present. And I want a card as well. Phew. I finally got her a present. I only needed to give it to her.
Masanori?
Mizuki? Why do I have to meet her now?
This is a store for girls, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
I see. You guys are that close now.
Huh?
I'll tell my parents about breaking up our engagement. Bye.
What? What are you talking about? Wait up! Mizuki, you're too fast. I caught you. What do you mean by breaking up our engagement? You don't like me anymore? I can't understand if you don't tell me.
Because
What?
you like someone else, right?
Huh?
I saw you guys the other day at school. You were talking about Christmas with another girl. I didn't know you were getting her a present.
A girl? Is she talking about Taguchi's sister? Mizuki, that's a misunderstanding.
Don't make an excuse. I want to talk to you at school too, Masanori. I want to eat lunch with you. I want to brag to everyone that I'm going out with you.
It really is a misunderstanding. Look at this. It's a bit early for Christmas, but, well, Mizuki-san, this is for you.
A ring? What? This is for me?
Yeah. I got your name engraved so you can see it for yourself.
I see it. My name. I'm so happy. I'm really happy.
Her smile was much more brilliant than Christmas illuminations.
It fits perfectly.
Are you looking at the ring?
I can never get tired of it. I'm so happy.
What?
Oh no. I don't think I can play it cool now that I'm too happy. I'm not sure if I could stop myself from bragging about it at school. Then I'll be breaking my promise. Should I skip classes tomorrow?
Calm down.
I can't. My dad might say no to us getting married.
I've been thinking about that. I'll try to talk to your dad. I want to break that promise too. Now we've broken our promise of not having any physical contact.
What did you just do now?
Kissing you on your cheek is all I can do for now, but I want to kiss you on your lips someday.
Masanori, I love you.
We went to Mizuki's parents the same day. Did you say that you broke your promise? Yes, I love Mizuki-san too much, so I couldn't help myself.
What? I was just kidding, you know.
Huh?
You're such a sincere boy, Masanori-kun. I would be more worried if nothing happened when a girl and a boy lived together.
You were kidding?
Then I can tell everyone at school?
It's up to you two. I don't want to interfere with your love.
Thank you, Daddy.
Oh, I got so exhausted in these few minutes. The next day, there were so many people in the hallway trying to look at us.
Is that really Mizuki Genzuki?
She's not cool at all. I heard that they've been living together since they entered high school.
I thought he was unfulfilled, but I guess he wasn't.
Everyone is watching us.
That's because your smile is super rare.
Can I brag about the ring to my friends?
That's still a bit embarrassing. What are they talking about? I guess we'll get all the attention for a while. Please, marry me.
I just woke up, but this isn't my room, is it? It looks like a girl's room. Oh, I must have fallen asleep last night. Which means, is this Aoi's room? When I looked around the room, I found my childhood friend Aoi sleeping right beside me, just with a shirt on. Is this it? Is that what happened last night? Why is she sleeping right beside me? How did this happen? Although I was still sleepy, I tried to make my memories come back to me.
Sukuru, you need to clean up more seriously.
Okay, I get it.
Ever since you were a child, you were always so sloppy.
I live at my own pace. You rush things too much, Aoi. Those two are at it again.
Always on good terms. I'm jealous.
We're not on good terms.
Oh my, that was in perfect harmony.
Just like that, Aoi and I never get along together. We fight all the time. For whatever reason, we were always in the same class since elementary school, all the way up to high school. People call us lovebirds in a 12-year relationship, but I don't like that at all. Because Aoi always kept bothering me, I never had a girlfriend in my life. I was born as a man. I want to enjoy one or two youthful experiences. And for her, I never hear such stories about her either. She once told me that she had a crush on someone. I wonder what happened with that. Even from a childhood friend's point of view, Aoi is a cute girl. But I don't think any man will be able to handle her impatience.
Hey, Sukuru, move faster. Oh God, I can't stand this. Let me take care of that.
Just like this, Aoi kept scolding me every single day. But I wasn't in a good mood on that day, so... Shut up! It's because you're so loud all the time that you never get a boyfriend!
Huh? I don't want you, who's never had a girlfriend, to tell me that.
I just never put in the work. If I do, I could easily get 1 or 2 girlfriends in no time.
Is that so? I guess we have a competition then. Who's going to get a partner first?
Bring it on! I was all pumped up at first, until I remembered one thing. I realized I'm not the popular type at all. How am I going to get a girlfriend? Indeed, I am an introvert. I felt as if I fell on the ground at the beginning of the race. This wasn't a fair matchup. Aoi has super good looks. The only girl I ever talked to is Aoi. I can't remember when was the last time I spoke to another girl. During lunchtime on the next day, I went to seek some advice to Moteso, the most popular guy in our class. Interesting. I'll be your wingman then. Hooray! He's so reliable. I was looking forward to our classes finishing that day. Hey, whoever's got time, let's play a party game. Once Moteso said so, many extroverts started to come over to him. This must be the charisma of a Chad. Wait, huh? I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Among all of those people, Aoi was there.
What?
Why are you participating?
Is it a problem? I never really got to talk to other guys, all because of you, so I had no other choice.
Same goes for me. At least we've got something in common, right?
Huh? Are you trying to hit on me?
Stop talking nonsense. Why would I be hitting on you? Now, you two over there. You're also playing, right? While I was arguing with Aoi, Moteso was looking at us with an "I'm fed up with you guys" expression on his face. And the game started. Who's the king? Oh, I'm starting off? Okay then. Number 1 gives number 4 a shoulder massage.
No, you're tickling me.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. You're getting good at it. Oh yeah, right there. It feels so good.
Huh? Really? What am I even looking at?
Sukuru, I can see your jealousy on your face.
Aoi, you're blushing so hard as well. Our game went on pretty smoothly, except for us. We've taken so many turns, but we haven't had to do anything yet. Maths! What's the probability of this happening? Just when I was having such thoughts, this happened.
Okay, number 1 and...
Yes, finally! Here we go!
Number 5, kisses.
What? Did he just say kiss?
Raise your hands. Who's number 1 and 5? I was terrified when I put my hand up.
Please, at least a girl. I don't want to have my first kiss taken away by a guy.
And then...
I'm 5.
It was Aoi who raised her hand nervously. No way. My first kiss is going to be with Aoi? Let's not count this round. Huh? You must obey the king at all times.
Yeah, go for it.
It's just a game. No need to take it so seriously. Everyone was so hyped up with the word kiss, I couldn't calm them down.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Now my first kiss is going to be with Aoi. But wait, she must not want to kiss me. Hey, Aoi, you don't want to kiss me either, right?
You're going to run away like that? It's just a game.
What? This girl. Why does she want to win against me even in this situation? Anyway, I have no intention to kiss you, even if it's a game.
That means I win, right?
You can call it my loss. To begin with, this matchup wasn't...
What are you guys doing here? Go home quickly.
Thankfully, our teacher came in to send us home. The game came to an end. On the way home that day...
Why are you following me?
My home is also in this direction. We were arguing while going home together. Since we started going to high school, we haven't been going home together, so it felt a little refreshing in a way. When I was having such emotions, Aoi opened her mouth.
By the way, why did you chicken out from the game?
Of course I would. You know, kisses are meant for you to check out your love with someone. You should only kiss those who you are in love with.
Uh-huh. I guess even you were able to put a little bit of thought into it.
Even?
Of course, I too.
Did you say something?
Nothing. Oh, almost forgot. Mom said she'd like to see you, so come over to my house. It's been a while, you know.
Your mom said so? I guess I will then. It really was a while since I came here the last time. Aoi's parents were still at work. Nobody was at home. She brought me to her room. It felt nostalgic, and it felt like she had more things in her room.
I'll get something to drink, so take a seat. Don't be peeping around a girl's room, okay?
Can't blame me for looking at anything that's hanging around, though. I wouldn't want to open up any of her jars anyway. I looked around the room. There were stuffed animals and cosmetics neatly tidied away. And... wait, is this a picture of me? She had a picture of me when I was in junior high on her desk. Could this be...
Hey! What are you looking at? I told you not to be peeping!
I didn't see anything. Absolutely nothing. I was thinking you had a cute pencil sharpener. I kept on saying that I didn't see anything until she calmed down, but this is so awkward. Speak something, Aoi. I was enjoying the tea and sweets she brought while having those thoughts. Just when...
Hey, why don't we do that thing?
That thing? Are you fine with that?
I mean, we have nothing else to do.
30 minutes later. Oh, my company went bankrupt again.
Too weak! Oh, I got another child! This is my 10th.
We were enjoying a game of Japanese Monopoly in her room. What a life.
It's as if your actual way of living was showing in the game.
But on the other hand, if life were a game, it could have been my turn.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, of course. If I was able to just clear all the stages, such as getting a girlfriend.
Hey, am I in any of those stages you need to clear?
I couldn't hear what Aoi was saying until the end. I was so tired, I fell asleep. I get it. So that's how I fell asleep. Anyway, why is Aoi sleeping right beside me? On my side, Aoi was sleeping peacefully, with only a shirt on. What a confusing girl. By the way, I was staring at her face while she was asleep. Her skin is so smooth. She's so cute when she's sleeping. Whoa, what was I saying? A certain idea came to my mind, and I was fighting myself to delete it from my brain. Now that I think about it, she must have chosen to sleep beside me after I fell asleep. Also, she has a picture of me. Could she actually have a crush on me? Impossible. But I can't help but think so in this situation. I always thought of her as a loud childhood friend, but now I'm taking her seriously as a woman. Why is my heart pounding? No, the answer is clear. I like Aoi. Since she was sleeping right beside me, she has to like me, right? If so... I came up close to where her face was. I can kiss you, right? I was coming even closer to Aoi's plump lips. When...
Okay, stop right there.
Huh?
What were you doing, Suguru? Were you trying to kiss me?
Wait, why? You were awake? I wasn't going for the kiss.
Doubt it. You were definitely going for it.
Okay, I admit it. I lost myself for a moment, but my attempt failed. No problem, right?
Yes, I win!
Huh? I don't get it.
You were the one who told me, Suguru, you should only kiss someone you're in love with, right? And you tried to kiss me, which means you're in love with me.
If so, why does that make you win?
Tut tut! Haven't you ever heard the Japanese proverb, whoever falls in love first loses?
I was completely at a loss for words. She tricked me. Or more like, she was able to bring out my true feelings.
So, Suguru, are you in love with me?
No, I am. Yes, I am. I'm in love with you, Aoi.
At last you've taken me seriously. I just said I won, but actually, I'd already lost a long time ago.
What do you mean?
I always loved you. So this time, you can call it my loss.
Oh boy, what a person. On that day, our relationship began. On our second date, we finally kissed for the first time. My first kiss was slightly sweet. However...
That's our second kiss, isn't it?
Huh? When was the first?
After a while, she told me that on the day that I fell asleep in her room, she had already kissed me while I was asleep. By her logic, I'm supposed to be the winner of this whoever falls in love first loses game. But for me, I can't help but think that I was the one who lost.
This is actually my first kiss.
Are you really okay with that?
Yes. Why don't you guys hurry up and do it? I bet you can't, though.
First kiss in front of my little sister. Is this really okay? This is how I... No! Don't think, feel! Here we go. My name is Kenji Ishikawa. This is out of the blue, but I have a big problem. And that is... Hey, Emily! Get up! You're suffocating me!
No, Oni-chan, you're being naughty.
Just get up, will you?
Oh, Oni-chan, morning.
The existence of my little sister Emily. She has brother issues. I always tell you! Don't come in my room without any permission!
But you're so cute when you're asleep. I can't help but give you a hug.
She's already in 8th grade. She shouldn't be acting like this anymore. By the way, I don't have any sister issues whatsoever. I definitely don't feel anything when my little sister keeps clinging on to me. Anyways, why do you come into my room every single morning?
That's because I love you, Oni-chan.
That isn't a good enough reason. Your beloved Oni-chan is telling you not to.
What do you mean by that? I don't really get it.
I mean it. Literally. Just like this. Emily never gives up. When I'm going to school, Emily keeps coming up to me.
By the way, Oni-chan.
Come on! Stop sticking to me! Emily wraps her arm around mine on purpose. From a stranger's view, we look like a couple. But we're biological siblings. I'm so worried about her future. It's such a waste of a cute girl to have brother issues.
Huh? Why do you look so gloomy? The day has just begun.
Oh, it's my little sister.
Oh, you have sister issues?
No! This is Ayosaka. She's a gyaru, but she doesn't have any friends and she's always sitting at her desk, all alone. She's hot indeed, but she keeps talking to me, an unpopular kid. And that's how bad her brother issues are.
Oh, Kenji, you should apologize to all little sister lovers around the country.
Huh? Why?
Just because. Anyway, if you want to get rid of her, there's a good way to.
Huh? How?
Well, you can start by getting a girlfriend.
There's no way I'll be able to do that.
Why are you boasting? Don't you feel pathetic?
I'm an introvert. No way I can get a girlfriend. But wait, I can use that method. I've got it. All I need is a girlfriend.
But weren't you just boasting that it's impossible?
Who said I'm going to actually try and get a girlfriend?
What?
Doesn't have to be a real girlfriend. I just need somebody who could pretend to be one. Oh, but come to think of it, did I have any friends who I could ask to do that? No, I don't. Except Ai-san, who is sitting in front of me. Therefore, I'm begging you! It's okay, even if it's just for one day.
Well, I guess I could help you out with that.
Really? You're such a good person, contrary to your looks.
Okay, I quit.
No! Please, wait! Ai-san! I persuaded Ai to help me out. She really is a great person after all. The weekend.
Oni-chan, let's play!
Sorry, Emily. Oni-chan's going on a date with his girlfriend today.
Yeah, sure you are. Don't tell such lies until you actually have one.
I'm not lying. I really do have a girlfriend.
Huh? A girlfriend? You? What kind of guys is this person into? Has she got rotten eyes or something? Is she even human?
You're going a little harsh on your big brother. And you should pay a little more respect to my girlfriend.
Huh? You're actually serious?
Yeah.
No way! Oni-chan, you don't have any friends, not a single element to be popular, not a fraction of delicacy, and you have a girlfriend?
Wait, you aren't talking about how much you like me?
Let me see her.
Huh?
You're definitely getting tricked by this person. She's going to end up charging you a ton of money for selling you some worthless stuff.
In this case, you're the one who's actually getting tricked. All right, I'll introduce you to her. She's the best, so don't be surprised. Now, all I gotta do is show off our date. I should be getting here soon. Oh? Whoa! I was so surprised! What's up?
Oh, hey.
It wasn't the usual Ai that I knew. I was always slacking off at school. Today, she has her makeup on, her clothes look nice, and she's become a super cute gyaru girl. Oh no. For an introvert like me, I don't even know how I should start a conversation. You look really good today. Of course you always do, but
Oh, really? I thought I might have put a little too much effort in.
No, not at all. You're looking really great.
Really? Thank you.
What is this reaction of hers? Usually, she looks all tired.
That's weird. Oni-chan, you were into the neat and clean black long hair type of girls.
Hey, Emily! Where did you get that information?
I found out from your precious reference book about physical education.
Okay, you can stop right there. Please, close your mouth for a moment, Emily-san. How did she find my confidential book? It's so embarrassing when your little sister exposes you like that.
Hi, I'm the little sister Emily, who he really loves.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kenji's girlfriend, Ayosaka.
Emily, you got it the other way around. She's flattering a little, but great job, Ai.
Today I'm going to be checking if you really are suitable for my big brother's girlfriend.
That's how our fake date began with Emily.
That's weird. Couples are supposed to hold hands or arms.
That's true. It should be normal for couples. Do you wanna hold my hand?
Yeah.
Oh, am I sweating too much?
What do you think about this one?
Yeah, I think it's really cute.
Really? I might get it then.
Oh, that's just my opinion.
But your opinion matters to me, so...
Oh boy, we're pretending, but would she really buy that? I mean, what was that reaction? Ai's been acting weird today.
Hey, Oni-chan, do you think this will look good on me?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess. I'll get a cup of coffee with ice in it and a cup of tea with milk for her, please.
That's weird. A couple should order a single drink and drink out of the same cup using 2 straws.
Oh no, I didn't know that. Excuse me. Instead of that, me and my girlfriend will take this only for couples lovey-dovey juice.
Uh-huh.
Her face is so near mine.
Don't stare at me like that. You're making me blush.
Sorry.
But isn't this drink tasty?
Yeah. Okay then.
That's weird. A true couple would kiss at least once when they say bye to each other.
That's true. What? Kiss? You mean the rock band?
What are you talking about? It's not a big deal. Couples kiss all the time.
So they say, but Ai-san, why do you have your eyes closed?
Give me a goodbye kiss.
Huh? Really? I can kiss her? No, I shouldn't. Isn't this going a little too far?
I'm fine because it's you, Kenji.
What does that even mean? I don't get it! Because we're good friends?
This is actually my first kiss, you know?
What? Are you okay if it's me?
Yeah. Why don't you guys hurry up and do it? I bet you can't, though.
Why is my little sister so aggressive, though? I've got to do this! Here we go, Ai! Of course. Oh, I can't do it. Sorry, Ai.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Emily. I've been lying to you all along. Ai isn't my real girlfriend. I asked her to pretend to be one.
But why would you do that?
I thought that if I had a girlfriend, that would fix your brother issues. At this rate, you'll never get a boyfriend, you know? She probably couldn't handle the awkwardness. I ran home. Emily seemed to have her own thoughts. She didn't come over and talk with me this morning. This was the right thing to do. I don't remember the last time I had to go to school alone. Without Emily, I felt lonely, but I told myself that this is how things are supposed to be. However, excuse me, who are you? That's Ai's seat.
It's me.
Huh? What happened to you? I was wondering who this beautiful, neat and clean, long black-haired girl was, and she turned out to be Ai.
Emily-chan was saying that you like the neat and clean, long black-haired girls.
You don't have to pretend anymore, and that...
Oh, I'm saying that I really have a crush on you!
We both calmed down and talked it out. And it turned out she really liked me. You're really fine with me?
I only want you, Kenji.
The reason she accepted to pretend to be my lover was because she had such feelings. And that's how I and myself started an actual relationship. We came home to my place and let Emily know how things turned out. I'm home! Who the hell are you? Apparently, Emily also thought that I was into the gyaru type.
What's up, bro? Welcome home. By the way, who's that chick beside you? You usually don't hang around with many chicks, do you? Kenji is my boyfriend. And I'm the little sister Emily, who he really loves.
And this was the result of asking my gyaru classmate to help me fix my little sister's brother issues. The gyaru turned into a neat, clean girlfriend. And my sister became a gyaru. How did this happen?
I'm so glad that you got fired, Hota. Otherwise, this never would have happened. We should congratulate ourselves, like hip hip hooray!
I'm alright, thanks. Is it me or is she way too excited? Living together with a cute coworker. Well, ex-coworker to be exact. This all started 1 month ago. I'm fired?
Well, think of it as a suggestion. At this rate, this company will become bankrupt, and many of our employees won't have anywhere to go. It would be better for you to quit and receive the severance pay while you can.
Well, that's just an indirect way of telling me that I'm fired. I started working at this web design company right after graduation. I only did the work that was necessary because I'm not a really hard-working person. Kuzuyama, the head of the department, apparently didn't think good of me. I bet the story about going bankrupt is a lie. But since I can get a large severance pay, and I don't really want to get messy with things, I might as well quit. I don't know if it was Kuzuyama's orders or not, but there was no farewell party. And I didn't get flowers the day I left either. Thank you for having me until today. This is takuan pudding. Please share it with everyone.
I can't believe you're leaving already, Hota. Have you decided what to do next?
I'll take time to think about that. Take care.
You too.
This may be the last time I see this smile. Miyazono is a beautiful and polite girl, so she is liked by everyone at work. I did her training when she first came in. I don't have any regrets about leaving the company, but not being able to see her anymore does make me sad. At least, that's what I thought.
Sorry for the sudden visit.
That was quick! Miyazono visited me 1 week after I quit the company. It's a weekday, but haven't you got work?
I quit.
Did you get fired as well, Miyazono?
No, I just quit. I was going to quit with you, but I thought I might wait until the bonus payday.
How clever. I decided to let Miyazono in. I didn't feel comfortable letting a girl into a single man's room, but Miyazono told me she had a very important matter she needed to discuss. What is it?
Well, we should make a company together.
What? Like an entrepreneur?
Yes, you'll be the CEO and I'll be your first employee.
Wait. Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I quit my job so that I can start up a new company with you.
You've got to be kidding me. Miyazono was one of the programmers that had a bright future at work. The designs she makes are really creative, and she can use multiple programming languages smoothly. I cannot believe that this perfect girl quit her job to work with me.
I think the business plan you came up with for the new business competition could really work.
Oh, the one that Kuzuyama put in the trash saying it was crap?
Kuzuyama isn't cut out to be a boss. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing, so you should just ignore his opinion.
Kuzuyama has been thrown into the trash this time. The business plan I had was for a communication app. Kuzuyama said that a web design company doesn't have the ability to do that. I remember feeling irritated, and it was supposed to be a new business competition.
We should make it! The app!
You make me feel like an optimist. I feel like it might be possible.
Hota! Then let's get started! Hip hip hooray!
That's a little embarrassing. I handed in the necessary documents and started a company with just me and Miyazono. For a while, we won't have any payments. I didn't have enough to rent an office, so my apartment became our office.
I've jotted down several points I didn't understand about the transition diagram, so I sent it via chat.
Okay.
I also sent you some concept design suggestions, so please check that as well.
Okay.
And was it okay for me to move in the day after tomorrow?
Huh? Move in? What are you talking about?
We need lots of capital, right? I was thinking I should move here and save the rent.
What? But you never told me. That's a bit...
I'm sorry I couldn't tell you earlier. I should have talked to you about it.
So, is there anything else you should tell me?
I sometimes grind my teeth, so that might be a problem.
That, I don't really mind. The day after tomorrow, Miyazono really moved in. She put most of her stuff in a rental storage and brought only her necessities.
I don't really have a preference, so may I borrow your shampoo?
Yeah, sure. This is like a couple. Miyazono actively does a lot of the chores. She also makes some changes like splitting the living and working space.
Good night!
Night-night! I was worried whether I'll be able to hold myself living with a pretty girl. But I get so tired every day from the work that I didn't need to worry about that.
We have just about a month until our beta test version deadline.
Yep, we have to somehow get this done. We both spent a lot of our savings on this. We need to make profit as soon as possible.
Nib nib.
What are you doing?
You had wrinkles between your eyebrows, so I ironed them. It'll be alright. I mean, it's our company.
You're right.
That's the spirit.
Miyazono thinks we can do it. I need to believe in myself. We got even busier with the beta test version coming close to finished. We got up, worked, ate a little lunch, and worked. Miyazono, even during the busy days, never failed to make a meal every day. Without that, I wouldn't have been able to survive. I want an energy drink.
No, only one a day. Should I make some coffee?
That sounds great. Would you make hot towels as well? My eyes are dying.
No problem.
This is heavenly.
I've prepared cold towels as well, so please use it if you want to feel more sharp.
You really are carrying me, Miyazono. You'll make a brilliant wife. Oh no, I didn't mean it in a weird way. Is this harassment?
I think it's alright.
What am I saying? But I have to say, it would be wonderful if I could marry Miyazono.
I wasn't expecting that.
And finally, the beta version of the app was complete. We named it Pine. You can chat and call accounts that you add on this app for free. Finally, we made it.
Hota, let's try and exchange messages.
Yeah, let's do it. Miyazono and I exchanged contacts on the text version. It reminded me of the time I asked the girl I liked her email address back in high school. It may have been the toughest thing I have been through, but what I'm about to do requires even more courage.
What should I send?
It can be test or A or anything.
Well, I guess. It's just a test, isn't it?
Let's send it on your account.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Ready? Send.
Yay! It was successfully sent!
Seems like it.
Can we open the message together as well?
Why?
That doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Ready? Open.
I love you, Hota.
I love you.
We should test if we can send replies.
Sure. Miyazono loves me? I would very much like that, but for real? I need to reply. Please go out with me. We stared into our phones for a while, even forgetting to congratulate the fact that the app worked. We got sushi delivery that night. We got the good one, but I can't taste anything. Did we just become boyfriend and girlfriend? What should I do? I'm starting to get nervous. I've seen her waking up in the morning and getting out of the shower. Eating together was an ordinary thing. But from the moment I found out that we like each other, it suddenly feels very tense. Miyazono may be feeling the same way because she didn't speak as much as usual.
Hota?
What is it?
Would you like some tea?
Yeah. That would be great.
And also, I don't want to sleep in the loft tonight.
But there's only one set of futons down there. And we threw away the sofa to make workspace.
That's fine with me.
This is the happiest moment of my life! From there on, everything went smoothly. Pine was approved by the App Store without any problems. We also got a huge sponsor through our presentation. It has now become a user favorite, and we make quite a lot of profit. We were in need of more employees, so we hired some. But the office was still my apartment. The employees all worked remotely.
It's starting to get a little inconvenient with the remote work style and the increasing amount of work.
You're right. It would probably be better to have a proper office. I knew it, but I just couldn't say it. If my apartment is no longer the office, living together with Miyazono may come to an end. I didn't have the courage to ask her to live with me, but I have to say it. That's it! Even if I can't say it out loud, I might be able to make it into a sentence. While Miyazono was taking a shower, I sent a Pine message. It sounds like she just got out. She always takes her phone to the bathroom, so she may have already read my message.
Hota!
Whoa! Wear some clothes! Your towel is coming off!
That doesn't matter! Yes, I will!
Are you sure? We are doing well for now, but you never know what will happen.
If that's the case, we can start over again. If we're together, we can do anything!
Miyazono, marry me. Let's make this life the best life together.
I would be delighted.
With the anxiety of not being able to live together gone, we decided to move our office into a proper building floor.
Is it okay if I put my desk next to yours?
Of course. Now that we've moved into a bigger office, we can hire more people.
That's a good idea. I'll contact the recruitment agency straight away.
We got countless numbers of applications the day we posted the hiring information. Among those applications were... Isn't that Mobusawa?
there's an application from Mobukawa as well. Look at the reason for applying. It says, I want to work with a boss that I can look up to. Everyone was really sad when we found out that you were leaving the company, you know?
Hey, did you know Hota resigned?
What?
Apparently Kuzuyama is behind all this.
He's such an asshole. He's probably jealous of Hota. What do we do?
I mean, there isn't really anything we can do, is there?
Hota will probably do better at another company anyways.
I've decided!
Huh?
I'm gonna do a business runaway with Hota.
What the hell is that?
Would it be possible to hire them? They all wanted to come after you.
Of course I'll hire them. They're all very bright anyways. And one day, Kuzuyama came to visit the company.
Mr. Hota! Thank you so much for taking your time to have this meeting.
Mister? The ex-head of the department came to talk business. But regardless of the issues of the past, the business plan was very mediocre, so I decided to reject the offer. Apparently he's having a hard time after losing all of his excellent workers. His actions have damaged the company, and he is being heavily criticized. But that is no longer part of my story.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Don't worry, I just got here.
This makes me feel like I'm on a date. I'm glad we decided to meet up.
We are now able to have some rest and use our free time to go on dates. We're going to sort out stuff about our wedding today.
Guess what? I exchanged pine with Iketeru today. Really? Maybe he likes you. Oh, I don't know what to send. What about let's have hijiki bread for lunch together sometime? That will 100% work. Hijiki bread is so popular. It seems like the app we made is helping people find their love.
It's an honor, isn't it? I feel like a cupid.